What's going on, everyone? Holy shit. I did not expect this. Jelly Roll and Bunny are divorcing. Why? Well, apparently, 45 minutes ago, this is being reported by Fox that Jelly Roll, Bunny XO hinted at divorce weeks before the broke with cryptic lyrics and missing rings. Uh-oh. So something obviously is going on. That's not good. That's not good at all. And to have that happen, and especially like because here's the thing that what I kind of don't understand. First and foremost is why is it happening? Because I thought Jelly Roll and Bunny were very good for each other. I thought literally like they were kind of Batman and Robin, scrambled eggs and milk. They honey and toast, two peas in a pod. Okay, I'm gonna be done using analogy now. But I thought that they were seriously good for each other. And I'm in shock that Jelly Roll and Bunny are just calling it quits. And it kind of makes my head hurt. I'm scratching my head because I'm confused about it. Um, but yeah, that's so freaking confusing, and I didn't expect it. I'm sure nobody else really expected it. Um, Man, that just sucks. That absolutely sucks, and uh, I hope that Jelly Roll and Bunny don't get divorced. I hope they stick together, especially for their kids. I know their kids are getting a little bit older, but um, again, in my opinion, because they have kids, I would try to find a way to work it out. And if it couldn't be anything that me and my spouse could work out, then I guess, then yeah, you have to go with what you got to go with, divorce. And that kind of sucks. And I'm sure the kids are not happy about it. I'm sure a lot of their feelings are probably more likely going to be um, why, or they'll probably not. They may ask questions, or they may already kind of know what's going on between the parents. So I just wish the Jelly Roll family really good luck and best endeavors in their life and their future ahead of them. Cheers. Because that's hard. That that's the worst part about it is the kids. Some people don't think about that. They don't think about like when it comes to divorce, it's really hard, especially if the kids are younger. Like really, really young. And they're gonna be questioning like why is mommy daddy divorcing? What is it my fault? Did I do something wrong? And then the parents kind of have to comfort the child to tell them, no, sweetheart, it's not your fault. It's just what happened was it just is not working out between me and mommy, and we can't do anything about it. I mean, that I'm sorry. Me and mommy are having our differences, or however you tell your children. You have to remember that is so hard to do, and that is the one thing that really fucks with children's brains with kids' brains is divorce. But when they get older, divorce kind of is, just one of those things where you're like, okay, you're old enough, you understand maybe mom and dad were fighting too much, or dad was throwing plates at mom, or allegedly, or mom was allegedly throwing plates at dad like a freaking frisbee. They were hurling it at it, or hurling at each other like they were playing Tron with their freaking Chinaware dishes. You know, you understand. When you're older, your mentality, you grow into it. But that's freaking crazy though. That that actually that sucks. I feel bad. I really feel bad for the whole entire Jelly Roll family. But in other good news, the New York, if you're in New York, settle down. The New York Knicks won against the Spurs. And here's the score. It was 90-94, if anyone wanted to care. Game 3 was 106-107. I believe. So, yeah, the New York Knicks won. And a lot of people are saying, well, thank God Trump wasn't there because Trump would have screwed it up for everyone again, like he normally does. Which I kind of don't like that a lot of people blamed Trump for the Knicks losing. As much as they want to say it's Trump's fault, he brought bad juju, man, y'all say that shit, that's kind of mean. You do realize, number one, he is your president. And even though you may say, no, he's not my president, yeah, he is. Just like me being a conservative, Biden was my president. I didn't like him, but he was still he was still our president. Not maybe a president that I wanted, but he wasn't the president I chose. But he won, or he was president. And you also got to remember, to a degree, Trump has always been a Knicks fan, a New York basketball Knicks fan for a long time. And that was, I'm sure, just pure coincidental that they lost. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe people don't believe in coincidences. Maybe some people will say yes, but maybe, like I said, it could have been coincidental, though, folks, that the New York Knicks lost. But they won. And then on top of other news, Josh Kit, the guy I told you about, the UFC fighter that got backlash for calling Michelle Obama, apparently is still getting crap for what he said. And I'm going to talk to you guys about that because I saw two comments about that one. One being that, well, Josh shouldn't have said that. I kind of agree with it to a certain degree, but also to another degree, I see a lot of people saying free speech. And I kind of go with that too. Free speech, but he should have been careful. And that, there's a fine line between free speech and saying things you shouldn't say, especially if you're a UFC fighter. But also, Trump's Iran agreement raises a basic question: is it an actual deal? Purported by Fox News 3 hours ago, Trump signals he could send details of Iran deal to Congress. This is by CNBC. Iran, New York Times, 60 minutes ago. Iran war live update. Trump says he hopes to put Iran in a rear view mirror. I just want to put this out there for everyone. I know we all will say we don't agree with the war right now. And the war's not, the stuff with Iran is kind of not really what we should be doing or have focused on. But I do hope that Trump honestly does make a deal with this country to put an end to what happened and finally move forward to, before the end of his term, actually getting back on track. I know a lot of people are going to be wrapped up in that. And I know that there's allegations out there that people are going to say, like, well, this alleged war in Iran is a purported or an alleged cover-up of the Epstein files, which I don't really think it is, in my opinion, honest opinion. And to anyone that's in Iran that's watching, wassalamu alaikum. We hope that your country does well. We hope that, your country's leader decides in Iran to make that deal. Because I think, honestly, it would be way better for Trump to definitely make a deal than just go willy-nilly out there and continue to not make deals. He needs to make a deal. And I hope that we do make deals with Iran somehow to stop this. We should stop this. Because it's not good. And war is never good. It's never a thing that we want or need unless it's really needed. But at some point, Iran has to make that decision of, are they going to do it? And if they do it, then great, we can move forward. If not, then we will be locked in probably for another quite a while. I don't know how long, but it sucks that this is happening. And I know that a lot of my viewpoints are kind of the same way that a lot of people are. Like I said before, yeah, we shouldn't have gotten into this. But yes, Trump needs to kind of do his job and find a way to end it peacefully and with all of his team behind him, trying to figure out what's the best idea of how to end it peacefully and with all due diligence correctly, so that no more bloodshed or no more war is being caused. So that's basically what's been going on with the news. I'm your host, Conservative Video Dipper. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow me on Rumble. Don't forget to follow me on X, aka Twitter, and go check out conservativenewswave.com. We are up there, and I hope y'all have a good one. Stay safe. See y'all.